So I promised I did this painting yesterday, but by the time I finished it, it was too late to edit and post, which leads to my disclaimer. This did not take 30 minutes. This took more like 90 minutes, which is why it was so late when I finished. But it was so much fun and I learned a lot, so it's totally worth it. As I've mentioned, florals are something I want to get so much better in, and I was inspired by another video by Studio by Steph and how she did her beautiful translucent petals. However, when I tried it, I felt like mine weren't quite coming out like hers did. The idea was to wet the petal and add a bit of color around the edges so that it lined the petal but didn't completely fill it. And I think the problem was that I need to practice more to understand exactly what I'm looking for as far as how wet the paper should be and what my ratio of paint to water should be and how dense my paint needs to be. So I ended up just adding some water to the petal to push the paint back to the edges, and then sometimes I just flooded the petal with color, so I would remove water and paint and then add water back in to get it to look the way that I wanted. Basically, I was alternating between removing and adding water until I was satisfied. It was pretty time consuming, but it actually ended up resulting in exactly the look I was going for. And as I worked, I began to realize that one of the biggest hurdles I'm facing is that I try to whip these things out like I see other people do. I'll watch a video and the artist will make something look effortless. And so I'll grab paper and try to throw down paint and come up with beautiful flowers in like 10 minutes. And I'm not remembering that there is often years of practice and trial and error behind the short little video that I see. As an artist, I should know this, and yet it's really easy to watch and be like, I want to do exactly that with exactly that result right now. And what I really need to do is put in the time. So my first step should just to be paint lots of flowers and take whatever time I need to make them look how I want, and then I will be able to add speed and efficiency. And I was really encouraged in this because even just this one night by the end, I was able to do petals so much faster than I did at the beginning because I knew better what I was looking for and how to achieve the look that I wanted. I know videos and tutorials can be helpful, but I have watched countless on transparent petals and still could never get them right until I spend an hour and a half trying again and again, which leads me to my last point. I love that you're here and I love that you're watching my art, and it's such a joy to share it. There is a time and a place for finding inspiration online, but if I could encourage you to do one thing, it would be to shut off your phone and go pick up a brush. Ultimately, that's the only way to actually get better and have fun. So if your choice is me or doom scrolling, I hope you pick me and I hope it makes you feel good. But if it's me or painting, please turn me off and go paint. And that's my TED Talk for today. Anyway, I am really excited to try this technique out again. I loved the way this turned out. Next time I'm going to do splatter first and then add the flowers and also play around with some more little touches of metallics like I did in this one. But it was a lot of fun, and that's all for today.